are now listening. You are now listening to the Backseat Wrestler Podcast.
Look at Randy Orton slithering.
Watch out, watch out, watch out, watch out.
Hosted by Eric and Elvis.
It's LA Knight's game. Yeah.
Guess who's back? Back again. Backseat's back. Tell a friend. Guess who's back? Guess who's back? You ain't gonna match my energy?
Copyright.
Huh?
Copyright.
I said backseat's back.
I got thrown off by that loud ass clap you did at the start because that's how we connect the mics with a clap, and this dude just claps so damn loud.
Yeah, I'm sorry. I have big hands.
Right,
Whatever. I'm sorry that it hurt your fragile ears.
It's too early for this.
All right. Well, yeah, we are back in person. Hello and welcome to the Backseat Wrestler Podcast, the number one wrestling podcast in the world, according to my mom. We are back better than ever, of course, ready to bring you weekly wrestling news. Because again, back better than ever because we are back in person.
Yes.
I feel like the last 2 weeks we were just sludging through it. I was freaking tired.
This kid was somewhere else.
I was in Canada. We were filming like at 7 o'clock in the morning. I was just tired. But we're back, re-energized, ready for more wrestling news.
Half energized.
You're half
I lost
energized.
my energy watching that Fury fight yesterday.
That Fury was early though. That Fury fight was
I know, man. I was screaming so much.
Yeah, I don't know. That Fury fight was fun. Usyk won, but
rematch in October.
I still think Usyk won. Like some people were saying it was controversial. Usyk won.
Rematch in October.
Yeah, it was definitely a close. Like at most, it should have been a draw. At most, that's the most I'm going to give Fury. Yeah. Definitely not a win.
Rematch in October. I'll say that.
yeah, for sure. But yeah, of course. Do you have any wrestling top stories to get into? Because I think there's only really one.
Might be a few. Obviously, let's get into Eddie Kingston.
Oh yeah,
unfortunate injury. Where was it? It was in
New Japan.
New Japan. But
yeah.
I was trying to remember the name of the show, but whatever. He took a suplex off like the thing, and then his leg smacked straight on the railing.
Yeah,
like on the top of it, and basically fractured his leg.
I watched the video. It looked bad.
It looked bad. It looked like it hurt.
Yeah, this happened. I think it was like last week. However,
but
like they just confirmed
it like a couple of days ago that it's an actual fracture. That's why we were waiting. Well, anyways, we didn't have episode anyway. But
yeah.
Well, anyways, he's like 42 years old.
Is he 42?
Yeah,
that's exactly.
I think he's 42 or 41. Obviously he's a little out of shape, and then now with a broken leg. I'm not saying he should hang it up, but I don't know. He's gonna have to consider at least.
No, I think it's like it feels like a clean break, okay, but it's a fracture, so I don't think it's that bad.
Man, a fracture's a broken leg.
Fracture still hurts, yeah, obviously. But I'm saying like if he like at least maintains his way, he'll be okay.
Yeah, the only way he can come back if he does like McGregor, the unbreakable titanium shin bone.
This kid makes that his whole gimmick, just starts kicking people.
Yeah, exactly.
That'd be funny. Yeah, honestly, he can do it.
Take some steroids, get in better shape. That's what he's gonna have to do.
He likes strong style. He can make that sort of like into his gimmick. That'd be funny.
Yeah, but he's got an unbreakable titanium shin bone. But yeah, he's gonna have to come back from that. I don't know. That's gonna be tough.
Yeah. Another thing we could talk about, the Tiff Stratton incident.
Oh yeah, that was
Tiffy time. Tiff Stratton was like under like a lot of fire from fans because of a video she posted where she slapped Jade Cargill. Right? It was like on her story.
It was her slapping Jade Cargill during the match, but the background like music or voiceover.
Black B word.
Yeah.
Yeah. It said something like that, and obviously people are gonna be upset by that. I'm thinking she really
took
mean
it down
real
fast.
Yeah,
now, I don't think she actually meant. I don't know.
Yeah, she didn't really mean anything by it. You can tell. I mean, like, come on now. And
it's like a meme.
She's not under fire by WWE either because she had her match.
It's fans online.
Yeah, it's just fans online. I think she's fine.
She might learn from a mistake on thinking twice what she's gonna post. That's what I gotta say. Because I posted. I'm pretty sure growing up questionable stuff. So. Everybody's or second, so you gotta,
I think she's fine. I mean, honestly, like I understand like people being upset by it, but like I think like it's fine. They'll go for her. She's okay. But
also some other news. It's not really news because nothing's it's like rumors swirling that Bianca might be pregnant, but I'm not sure because didn't she have a match? Yeah,
she just had a match. Yeah, she faced Tiffany Stratton.
It's because Montez Ford posted like He put like
in his bio. He
put like now like 3 kids instead of 2.
Yeah,
and they're thinking, oh, Bianca's pregnant. And then it's funny because Angelo Dawkins he tweeted word of the day pull out.
Oh my!
Everybody was dying at it. So it's like, what the hell?
Yeah, I don't think so, but
no, she had a match. So yeah, they're not gonna let her.
We'll see.
Just rumors.
But anyways, let's get into our WWE Raw review. What did you think of this week's Raw? I thought it was pretty fun.
Yeah, I thought the whole week of wrestling, to be honest, was like a little not mid, but like it was all right because they're both building. They both had pay-per-views this weekend.
Yeah,
like especially King of the Ring. It's just like
the past week for WWE has just been like filler for like King of the Ring.
Yeah,
for the actual pay-per-view. And then same thing with like AEW. It's just been filler for Double or Nothing. Yep. And all the matches are basically set for Double or Nothing. So like all these matches are kind of just like throwaways, to be honest. But yeah, let's just get into WWE Raw because we had a pretty cool opening, I think, with Drew McIntyre. Drew McIntyre coming out, still obsessed with freaking with CM Punk. Yeah. Talking crap, basically saying that, he's gonna kick his basically just trashing Punk and calling him like
he said
a fake drug-free guy, blah blah blah. He makes fun of Jey Uso for losing the title because he still hates Jey Uso.
Yep. And then enter Damian Priest.
Yes, Damian Priest comes in, basically argues with him, says, I'll give you a title shot because that's what Drew wants, but just know I'm gonna basically destroy you. So
I don't know if Damian I don't know. I'm not saying becoming a face, but he wouldn't come out and just be like, I'm giving you a title shot. I'm like, I don't know. It's just
it seems like they're slowly turning
because what's going on with the Judgment Day
is going to turn on him eventually. It's definitely happening. You can see like the seeds being planted. Judgment Day is going to turn.
They got to add somebody new before they turn on. I don't know who would fit in it. I'm trying to.
Well, I mean, like Carlito's been trying to get in.
Yeah, but is he really going to fit in Judgment Day? I want Carlito just to come back as that with the Bad Apple music. The damn,
I mean, we'll
the
see.
Caribbean shirt and just feud with like a bunch of other guys.
When like Dom Mysterio was first getting into Judgment Day, people were kind of confused by it. Yeah, and he fits in perfectly now.
I know, but the story makes sense because mommy. But
I don't know. Yeah, I don't know. All I know is that like I feel like Carlito's been trying to get in. He did try to. He talked to them. I'm pretty sure Priest said like they don't really trust you that much, but we'll see. So he's gonna probably try to build up their trust for the next couple of weeks. I like the idea that you said a couple of weeks ago where you said that mommy is like planting seeds for Judgment Day to turn on him and kick him out. So that way when she comes back, she's like the true leader.
Yeah.
That'd be a nice way for them to get him out of Judgment Day. But
to keep Judgment Day going.
Exactly. I think they're definitely going to kick him out. It seems like they're doing that. He's turning face. They're still heel. He doesn't like their interfering in his matches. He's saying he doesn't need them. Then apologizing afterwards, making them apologize to him.
It's a slow turn, but it's going to happen.
Yeah, it's definitely going to happen. But yeah, that looks like it's a confirmed match. I think it's at King and Queen of the Ring, but I'm not
even sure.
Yeah, I think it is. If it is, that's great. I think Priest wins because I think Punk is just going to get
this whole pay-per-view is kind of like it's also like a throwaway pay-per-view kind of because it's like what is it? It's in Saudi Arabia, I think, and they're just I don't know. It's kind of basically like what was the old pay-per-view? These Crown Jewel, something like that.
Crown Jewel, yeah. Crown Jewel. I hated every Crown Jewel. Every Crown Jewel was terrible.
They would just bring back these old retired wrestlers.
Yeah. We also had a couple of Queen of the Ring matches. Io Sky versus Shayna Baszler. Io Sky picked up the win. We also had, we had Gunther versus Kofi Kingston for the King of the Ring quarterfinals. Gunther ended up picking up the win there. That match was actually fun to see.
Good match,
great match.
He submitted him too.
Yeah, it was cool. Great way for the win. But I think what was it like? It was like the Walls of Jericho, Boston Crab.
The one thing about Gunther, actually, that's one of the wrestlers I like. He'll finish because obviously he has his finisher, but he'll also do these other moves to finish matches. Like he's won by powerbomb. He's won by obviously Boston Crab. Like he doesn't have to use his finisher to win, which I like because it makes him more like realistic.
Yeah.
Like you're not always gonna hit your finisher, but. Obviously, we're waiting on Gunther and Ilya. That's what we're waiting for.
Yeah, no, I can't wait for that match. But obviously, it's not happening anytime soon. Later on in the night, it was Jey Uso versus Ilya Dragunov, and Jey Uso picked up the win. It broke my heart a bit, but also those are two of my favorite wrestlers in WWE at the moment, so it's fine.
Even though Ilya, you want to build him up, that's not gonna
skyrocket. Yeah,
it's not gonna push him down.
No, it doesn't affect his thing
because Jey Uso, he's top star.
Also, it was probably one of Jey Uso's best matches he's had, and then of course that's due to Ilya just being such an amazing wrestler and seller. That match was fun. I love that match. That match was great. Ilya lost, unfortunately. That was later on in the night. But it was still a great match. I loved it. you can tell he was going to do major things on the main roster. He posted a video on freaking Instagram where he was doing one-handed push-ups with 70 pounds on his back, like extra. It's like, yo, this dude is like insanely strong.
He's a machine.
Yeah, apparently he's like super huge in Japan and stuff. People think he looks like a Super Saiyan Goku, and then like they posted a photo of like his hair like all the way up, and it kind of looked like it. I was like, oh, this guy is such a badass. But yeah, of course, we also had, let's see here. Big Bronson Reed versus Akira Tozawa squashed him, but I didn't really care about the match. I just thought it was funny that Chad Gable came out and berated Tozawa for losing.
Yeah, he's berating all of them.
Maxine,
it's like berating Otis. He slapped him.
No, they just need to make him go bald and come out.
They can't just copy Kurt Angle, man.
Well, they got to do something. He has.
I know, but he can't copy something.
I know, but I just think it'd be hilarious if they did.
That was yeah.
We had
Laura
Valkyria. What Valkyria? I think is how you pronounce it.
I think that's how you pronounce
versus
it.
Zoe Stark.
Lyra picked up the win.
Yeah, Lyra picked up the win. You can tell they're just slowly building her up. Zoe Stark just keeps getting pushed down the card. So yeah, it's fine.
Sami Zayn versus Otis.
Yeah,
Sami Zayn won, and then that's obviously Gable comes out to berate him again.
Yeah, berated him again. It's so funny when he's just freaking berating him.
But Sami Zayn run back and took out Chad Gable and he took out Otis and Chad Gable.
Yeah, because obviously Otis is gonna fight for his boy, even though he's getting berated by him at the same time.
They're turning on him soon.
Yeah, they definitely gotta turn on him.
They're gonna make a new Alpha Academy. I wonder Akira Tozawa is gonna be the leader.
Oh my god, imagine. Probably Maxine. Maxine can like go back to just being her manager and not like really wrestle. She wants that, but yeah, we'll see. I don't know.
Yeah,
I just know that it's funny seeing Chad Gable just berate everybody because he's such a great wrestler, and I think he's funny on the mic. We had Becky Lynch versus Dakota Kai. This match was fun, but of course it just ended up in a disqualification. So who the heck cares?
Because they got involved. The hell's
damage control.
Yeah. See, I'm already.
And then Lyra Valkyria came out for the save and like helped out Becky Lynch. Of course, that just leads to like those semifinal matches that are going to happen.
Yeah, this was a good match. So the World Tag Team Championship number one contenders match.
Yeah,
who was it? It was Authors of Pain, Creed Brothers, Judgment Day, New Catch Republic.
I didn't even write all of them down. There were so many.
That's what it was.
Yeah. This match was fun though. A lot of fun. Judgment Day ended up picking up the win, which
I guess so, because the other out of those tag teams, Judgment Day is top tier.
Yeah, well, of course they still need their rematch, so it makes sense.
Yeah.
So of course they won. They are going to be. They're now the number one contenders. They're probably going to face them at King/Queen of the Ring. Super fun to see.
Yeah.
I'm pretty sure they're going to implement some way for like them to like maybe lose and like maybe they like blame Priest or something like that. That'd be nice.
That'd be cool too.
That'd be cool because like you got to plant the seeds.
It's a slow story. Yeah, it's just going to keep building.
It's a slow story, exactly. So if they lose, obviously it's going to build more tension within the team. Maybe Priest parades them for losing, something like that. We'll see.
The next big pay-per-view is probably SummerSlam, I guess.
Yeah,
that's going to be a good pay-per-view.
I can't wait for that pay-per-view. That pay-per-view is going to be great.
That's basically it. We already talked about the main event, Jey Uso beating Dragunov, and Gunther came out and did the stare down because that's for next week.
Did you see those rumors about like
or is that's for
what?
For King of the Ring, I mean.
Yeah.
Gunther and Jey Uso.
Yeah.
So I think Gunther as King of the Ring would be fire, especially with the team music.
He's going to win. I think he's going to win. It's going to be fun, but I can't wait. But yeah, anyways, as I was saying, we have rumors that Becky Lynch is going to leave WWE. I don't believe them at all.
I don't believe them at all. But yeah, her contract is expiring. Like
her contract's expiring, and WWE posted a best of Becky Lynch matches on YouTube, and it's like a couple hours long. So a lot of people like pointed at like, oh, like they post that when somebody's gonna retire, but I don't really think so. Not retire, but like leave WWE. But like
she could retire too.
Yeah,
she has
they point to like when Dean Ambrose, aka John Moxley, left, they did like a similar thing. But like I don't think she's actually gonna leave. I feel like she's a WWE lifer. Plus, like Seth Rollins is there. She always brings her kids backstage. She's not gonna leave. If she does, that's insane.
Unless she just retires or takes a long, I don't know.
I could see her taking a long break and coming back with a different gimmick, which honestly,
like a long break, as in like a year and a half, like a really long break.
Yeah, like take like family time break or something like that. That'd be cool. I wouldn't mind that. But I don't see her going to like AEW or anything like that.
Nah.
Oops, sorry. Yeah, people are like saying like, oh, like she's gonna go to AEW. It's just like
AEW.
No way.
They need to build up their women first because we got Mercedes Moné there and they haven't even.
What do you mean? Their women's division has been on fire.
No, but I'm saying they have to keep building up. They can't just add no more. Don't add no more.
Oh no, yeah,
that's what I mean. Like
build from within.
Stay within. That's what I meant. Stay within. Don't keep bringing other.
But
people.
no, like their women's division has been stepping up. Willow's been looking amazing. Of course, you got Mercedes Moné. She had like her best promo she's had since she went to AEW on Dynamite, I think it was.
Yeah, Double or Nothing's looking fire.
Yeah, Double or Nothing's looking.
We're gonna talk about that obviously when it gets.
Besides the point, we're not on AEW right now. We're on WWE. Yeah, like you said, I think that's basically it for WWE this week.
Well, Raw.
Yeah,
we gotta
Raw. We still gotta get to SmackDown, but Dragunov looked amazing in that match.
Yeah.
I'm happy Jey Uso won. That's great. He's gonna get destroyed by Gunther, I think.
King of the Ring. I don't know about destroyed, but it's gonna be fire.
Yeah, but we'll see. Anyways, that was basically it for this week in terms of Raw. Let's get into, of course, WWE SmackDown now. All right, let's get into our WWE SmackDown review. Of course, this week's SmackDown was literally just King of the Ring matches.
Basically, exactly like Raw.
Yeah, it was basically like Raw.
Usually the shows separate. They were exactly the same.
Yeah. Well, let's talk about like some of the major points. Of course, major point was of course Cody's contract signing with Logan Paul. Logan Paul brought out his lawyer and basically said like, I'm not putting my U.S. title on the line. He said like, you've done nothing to earn a title shot, so I'm not going to give you a title shot. And like, obviously people are like, what the heck did you do to earn a title shot? Yeah. I thought it was dumb, but
I still think that whole thing right there was a waste of time because like they could have just announced it as it's only a championship match. They didn't really have to do that whole thing.
Yeah,
it was just a waste of time on the show.
Well, like people were saying, like even we were saying, like, oh, it's a title versus title match. It's gonna be cool, but like obviously now it's not.
that throws a crowbar. Now without that, it's obvious just
Cody's winning.
It's an easy, predictable match.
Yeah,
I mean, it would have been probably the same. I would have had Cody winning, but he could have won and had both titles. That's a curveball.
Yeah.
Now, just him winning, keeping the title is not really a curveball. Everybody knows he's gonna win.
Yeah, exactly. So it's Cody versus Logan, just for the WWE World Undisputed title, whatever the heck they're calling it now. What the heck are they calling it now?
WWE
Undisputed Universal Champion.
I think that's what it is.
Okay, whatever. Anyways, Cody Rhodes definitely winning that match. Like you said, that second one was kind of dumb. I think like at the end, Logan tried to attack Cody. He like kicked him out of the ring, and then Cody put one of Logan's boys through a table.
Yeah, some random guy.
Yeah, one of his prime boys through a table.
Yeah, it could have been somebody else.
I don't know. It's whatever.
Mike. No,
the one thing that this thing does open up, which I think is pretty cool, is who the heck is going to take that title off of Logan? And everybody's saying now it's probably going to be Logan Paul versus LA Knight at SummerSlam. Because prior to that, backstage, Logan was trying to get into Adam Pearce's office, and he had a stare down with LA Knight. And they just had a stare down backstage and then left. So a lot of people are saying, like, oh, that's probably going to be the match for SummerSlam, which I really hope they do because they have dropped the ball on LA Knight. Like, so many freaking times. Like, they need to give this guy a title. I feel like it's already late, but, like, don't make it too late. You know what I mean?
Yeah, just give him the title at SummerSlam.
Give him something. Like, give him something to do. Like, this boy, like, he's putting out, like, amazing freaking. He's selling out shirts. He's selling out arenas with his main event matches.
Great promos.
He's decent in the ring. I think that you got to give him something. Like, come on now. Like, just give him a freaking title, even if it's a mid-card title. Let him hold it for a while. He'll put on some banger matches with that. Banger like promo rivalries will be pretty cool. Just give him the freaking title. Logan doesn't need it. He definitely doesn't. Logan is more of an attraction that can show up.
Logan could, he could just show up to have big matches with anybody.
Yeah.
Doesn't need the title,
Exactly. Where if like an actual superstar, once they gain motion, if you don't give them a title or give them something big to do, they lose all that momentum.
Dies down quick.
And LA Knight's momentum is slowly dying. Like you gotta give him something.
It's not as big as it was like 6 months ago.
I don't know. You gotta give him something. Like please, just give him the freaking title. It's probably happening at SummerSlam. Like we said, SummerSlam probably looks like it's gonna be a big thing.
It's always a big thing. They're doing it in a stadium.
Yeah. So hopefully they do that, and hopefully LA Knight actually get the title there, but we'll see. Another big thing that happened was, Heyman. I wrote this down. Heyman was asking Solo if he talked to Roman today, and Roman's like, and Solo was saying always, but just walks away because obviously he is not.
Yeah. Funny thing is, looks like he's not. Yeah.
What Tama Tonga was like freaking tweaking like the whole time, or was it Tama Tonga or Tonga Loa?
I think it was Tama. Was it Tonga? Tama Tonga was.
I think it was Tama.
Pretty sure it was Tama.
Yeah, I don't
know. Tonga something.
Yeah,
I think it was Tama Tonga.
Tingus, whatever you want to say.
But
he was tweaking backstage. He was like, yo, what are you doing, bro?
He's like a gremlin.
Yeah, he sounded like a gremlin. I saw a thing that somebody put like he sounded like Billy from The Adventures of Grimm and Billy and Mandy. Whatever that show was. That show was hilarious. He was like tweaking backstage. Like, whoa, what are you doing, bro? He was like growling and stuff. Like,
what the fuck?
I don't know. And then Paul Heyman was like looking at him like everybody else was looking at him like, what is wrong with this dude? Yeah, so he had a match actually as well.
LA Knight.
Yeah, against LA Knight. Fun match. Who picked up the win there? Because
Tonga. Like you said, the LA Knight hype is dying down.
Yeah.
Tonga wins.
It's because he was tweaking. He probably took I don't know what the heck he took. He took something, but he wins. Obviously,
I mean, Solo Sikoa and stuff were there, and Tonga lost, so they kind of helped, like a little distraction.
Obviously, a little bit of a distraction as always.
Obviously,
yeah. The other match that happened for the King of the Ring tournament was Randy Orton versus Carmelo Hayes. This match was fun, had a really exciting ending.
That huge RKO.
Yeah. Was it Carmelo Hayes tried to do like a springboard off the ropes, got RKO'd in midair. That was pretty cool. Randy Orton picked up the win. And then of course he had to stare down with like Solo and the rest of the bloodline. He was basically saying like, I'm going to like tear you guys apart.
Yeah, that's another thing. I feel like they got to do something on Randy too. He's doing something, but I mean, like, I think he can. He can go for a title again.
I always prefer him as a heel. I feel like I'm way more interested when he's a heel.
Well, it's because he's been a face for a while already.
Yeah.
So he needs to go back to heel, I think.
Yeah.
He's been a face since like 2018. I feel like when's the last time he was heel? That's the only thing.
I don't know. Like maybe they're slowly hinting at it because he's starting to look for like that punt kick a little bit every once in a while now. If he goes back to that, he's full blown heel. Because I remember when he used to do that, that was like his best.
John Cena's dad.
When he did to John Cena's dad, I remember that. He did it to Vince once.
He did it to a lot of people.
Yeah, he's done it to a bunch of people. If he brings that back, he's definitely going heel.
Was he gonna shave his head?
He just go bald again.
Bald Randy.
Bald Randy was terrifying. That was like the heel of all heels. You didn't care what the heck you did. But yeah. That'd be cool because I love Randy Orton, but like I feel like I'm way more interested when he's a heel, and I feel like there's probably way more better rivalries he can do as a heel.
Yeah,
but doesn't look like they're gonna do that anytime soon.
We got some Queen of the Ring.
Yeah, we had Nia Jax versus Jade Cargill. That match ended in a disqualification with Nia Jax winning. I thought that was a stupid cop out. I think the crowd thought that too. They were chanting bull crap.
They could have just had Nia win, to be honest.
I don't know. But anyways, Nia wins. They continue to fight outside. Obviously, it's like a whole little brawl. They got separated.
She went to like her daughter, and then she got kicked in the back.
Yeah.
She got punt kicked in the back.
That was funny. But it's fine, whatever. I guess they just didn't want to do Jade Cargill. Versus,
they probably didn't want Jade to get a clean L.
No, but I feel like they just didn't want to do Jade versus Belair.
Probably not, because they just didn't.
Because early in the night they had Bianca Belair versus Tiffany Stratton.
Well, that was the match we were talking about where Tiffany posted that thing.
Yeah. And then of course Tiffany Stratton lost, but Bianca Belair picked up the win.
That's another thing. It makes no sense for Tiffany to post that she lost the match, but whatever.
Well, it was before this. That's why it was before this match that she posted that.
Oh yeah, what am I talking about?
Exactly.
Then they had the match,
and then they had a match. That's what I'm saying. About? She's not. I don't think she has no heat backstage because they would have pulled her from this or something. Yeah. But yeah, it was a fun match. Of course, Belair picked up the win there. DIY versus Legado del Fantasma. DIY picked up the win.
But I'm tired of like LWO, El Legado del Fantasma.
As long as they're not facing each other, I'm fine. That's all I know. Because they had like how long? It was like a year-long rivrary, and it just keeps going.
And it wasn't even a good rivalry. Like nothing happened.
Nothing happened.
Rey Mysterio just came back, and what the fuck has he done? Like this? This is
no.
stupid.
The only thing that happened is Rey Mysterio got turned on twice. He got turned on by Santos, and he got turned on by Carlito.
Well, I think Rey Mysterio needs to leave the LWO completely and just do singles again.
Yeah, Rey Mysterio is the problem. Everybody turns on him. His own son turns on him.
So you need heel Rey Mysterio. I'm like, I don't.
How many people turn on
him? Has Rey Mysterio even been a heel?
When he was unmasked.
When fucking WCW.
Yeah, I think so. I don't think he's ever been a heel after that.
I don't even fucking remember.
But yeah, Rey Mysterio, like, how many times has he been turned on? He got turned on by Eddie.
Batista turned on him bad. He's fucking destroyed him.
Batista.
He got turned on by Edge.
I think Shawn
His
Michaels
own son.
Did at one point. His own son. Carlito. Santos Escobar.
And I'm pretty sure there's more.
There's more. There's definitely
because he has this career is freaking long as shit.
Damn. Pretty sure like
who the fuck I remember somebody destroyed him in the early 2000s. He was like, was it Big Show?
I think Malenko turned on him at one point.
I'm trying to think it was Dean
Big
Malenko.
Show probably.
I think Big Show turned on him one time.
Big Show probably
because he's big as hell.
God damn, there's so many. I'm sure
nobody likes him.
I'm just starting to think this dude's the problem. I just like what? That was like 9 that I just counted. I'm pretty. That's insane. And then I feel like there's one that I'm missing. That's like a pretty big one too. But I don't know. Like I don't know. He's
also sorry.
No, you're fine. Fault. But I'm pretty sure like there's a lot more.
Yeah,
it's insane.
After that DIY match, it was like cryptic footage from Twitch, and everybody's saying it's clearly from Uncle Howdy type shit.
Yeah, no, obviously. And even like the commentators have been commentating on that recently, like, oh, like I don't know what the heck that is. So they're starting to get more involved in it. I think there was like an Uncle Howdy spotting on like Raw or something, like when they were doing like the opening thing. There was like a spotlight that like showed up. People were like saying like, "No, that's just my grandma," because it was only like from behind. I thought that was funny, but it was like a second. But like it kind of makes sense if it is, because if you look at the video, it's like the spotlight and it stops on that person for like a second or two, and then it keeps going. So like I thought it was pretty cool. But
I still don't know what they're gonna do with him though. Like, what would they even enter the rivalry with?
People are saying that he's gonna go after Jay first because he has the Fireflies now. did you ever see that?
Yeah,
Jay was calling him. He's calling himself the Yeeter of Worlds.
Yeah. Oh, that's another thing. So that could be true.
Yeah. So,
unless it's just Jay just messing around, he's embracing it.
Yeah.
And also, who was the last person? It wasn't an LA Knight, right? It was the last person.
It was Bray Wyatt's last match, yes, was LA Knight. The last person he lost to, I think, was Randy Orton.
So I'm like, let me see that. Imagine LA Knight takes the title off of Logan. He has the title, and then they do Uncle Howdy feud with LA Knight. I don't see it happening because I don't know if Uncle Howdy will be a United States.
He doesn't need a title.
I'm just saying that's like the last person he's facing.
They can't do the same thing they did with the Fiend, where they gave him the title and then they booked themselves into a hole, and then they booked that terrible Hell in a Cell match against Seth Rollins. That was terrible.
Remember Goldberg?
Or the Goldberg thing, that was awful as well. They can't do that. They gotta keep him away from the title. People like that don't even need the title. I mean, Undertaker was like one of the greatest freaking wrestlers ever.
He went like a 9-year run or something, or like an 8-year run without holding a world title.
And he didn't need it. He was one of the
main
greatest.
Event attraction at WrestleMania every year.
Exactly. Even when he wasn't the main event.
But it's because he had a streak. That's a little different. He had the freaking streak.
Still though. Like people like that don't really need the title. How many titles has Undertaker won? Like actual WWE championships?
Like, I think he's won. No, I think he's won like combined world heavyweight title.
World and thing probably like 6.
I think he's won like 5 or 6.
Yeah, like
or
6.
At least 7. Well, remember he's been around since 30. He was since 1990. So I think he has at least 7, which is still a lot. But
yeah, but it's like nothing compared to like all these other.
Yeah, he went. I remember it was like a 7 or 8 year run.
Win
obviously, in later years that's different. I'm talking about even in the middle of his prime, he went like at least a 6-year run without holding a world title,
and he didn't need it.
And then in his later years, obviously, it's different.
Yeah. So I think you keep that title away from him as long as freaking possible. If he starts losing steam and you want to do it, sure. But I promise you, when he debuts, that dude's gonna have like that. Well,
not really debut, but return. But it's kind of like a debut because he didn't really have
an official match.
Yeah, he didn't really have an official match. It was just like a part of the Bray Wyatt storyline. I still wonder what they would have did with that. Bray Wyatt, Uncle Howdy situation.
RIP. Obviously, we have the Wyatt Gym. We got Huskus over here.
Wyatt up there.
Yeah, but damn, I'm super excited for Uncle Howdy's return or debut, wherever the heck you want to call it. I think he goes after Jay.
I mean, that's what it looks like most likely.
Yeah, the Yeeter.
Think about this. There's not really anybody else. I don't
know. We'll see. Was there anything else that happened on SmackDown you want to talk about? Because I don't really have.
I think we talk about literally everything.
Yeah, it wasn't really. It was like
that was like the last thing because the Randy Orton thing was the main event. We already talked about that.
Yeah.
And then I just wanted to bring that up. So.
Yeah. Okay. Well then, that's basically it.
We got King and the Queen.
That's next week, right?
King and Queen of the Ring. That's what it's called. PLE.
Yeah. That's on Saturday.
Saudi Arabia. It's probably gonna be early.
Yeah. And then Sunday is Sunday is.
I'll watch it because
Sunday is Double or Nothing.
Double or Nothing Sunday
night. Both of them look pretty good. I think I'm more excited for Double or Nothing, to be honest.
I don't know why. I thought Double or Nothing was in Long Island this whole time. It's Forbidden Door that's in Long Island. So I was like, damn. I was like hoping MJF was gonna come back, but he's not.
Nah, you gotta wait another month. I think Double or Nothing's. No, I'm sorry. Forbidden Door's in July or something like that.
We gotta wait another 2 months then.
Yeah.
Damn it.
No. Oh yeah.
Sucks.
It's either July or like the last
End
week of
July.
like June. I think it's like the last week of June, something like that. I don't even. Where the heck is it this year? Oh, it's in Long Island. I forgot because I remember when it was in Toronto. I went. I want to go to.
That's what I'm saying. It's in Long Island, so it's definitely he's got to be there. I thought for some reason I don't know why I thought
this year I'm not as excited for it because
last year was fire.
Last year was amazing. It was the best wrestling show I've ever been to. But I'm saying I'm not as excited for Forbidden Door this year just because like AEW now has like
a whole bunch of Japanese talent.
Yeah, they have Okada, they have Will Ospreay,
they have Shibata.
They've been had Shibata, but still,
yeah.
I don't know. Like, there's not really like much. Like, obviously, like we get to see the Ace, which I love seeing the Ace.
Yeah, they brought like the what's his name, Ishii.
Tomorrow, Ishii.
Yeah, they brought him.
Yeah, okay.
They brought a bunch of people.
Yeah, I don't know. I'm really excited for some of the matches, but I feel like I'm not gonna be as
Hey,
excited.
Forbidden Door. Nick Nemeth, no, I'm playing.
Nick Nemeth. Oh yeah, that'd be funny. But anyways,
they should bring him for one time for like a pay per view.
that'd be cool. But maybe he will show up.
Nick Nemeth. We'll Matt Riddle was in Indies, right?
Yeah.
I seen a video that he was in the match. He was.
Okay, but yeah, that was basically it for WWE. Let's get into our AEW portion of the podcast now. All right, let's get into our AEW Dynamite review. This week's Dynamite was, of course, a filler episode, I guess you can say. What do you think? What do you think of this week's Dynamite?
Still probably better than like Raw and SmackDown, I guess, this week.
Yeah, I guess you're right. I honestly, I think I enjoyed Dynamite this week more than SmackDown.
Even though, I didn't really particularly enjoy any show like that much.
Yeah.
It was all right.
But yeah, let's just get into it then. Of course, AEW Dynamite featured a couple of matches that were leading up just to Double or Nothing, and then a bunch of filler matches like for the first one, Blackpool Combat Club, which was
Moxley and Danielson.
Yep.
Versus Jeff Cobb and Kyle Fletcher.
Yeah, it was cool seeing them tag team though. Yeah, we haven't really seen them.
It's always Claudio and
Claudio and Moxley or Claudio and Brian. Yeah. So it's pretty cool that they actually teamed up because we don't really get to see that. They faced Kyle Fletcher, which we're huge fans of. Love Kyle Fletcher. And Jeff Cobb, who's been killing it on the indies, as he always does. Of course, Blackpool Combat Club ended up picking up the win.
Takeshita ran in after, and he hit a suplex on Moxley, and then
yeah, because they've been having like a little rivalry.
And then obviously Cobb and Fletcher started beating up Danielson, and then Claudio made the save.
Yeah. I think they announced for Double or Nothing it's going to be Takeshita versus Jon Moxley. Not for the IWGP though. I think it's just a title eliminator match. I don't even think the match is like the title's like officially on the line. They probably just didn't get authorization from New Japan, which I said was going to happen because remember, freaking Takeshita comes from their rival competitor thing, not promotion in Japan.
Yeah.
So I was like, there's no way they're going to make that a title match. It would make sense if it's like not for the title, but like for a title, I don't really think they're going to do that. So that's probably just their way of like covering it up, like title eliminator match. But we'll see.
Adam Copeland also had a promo, and then who was it?
Malachi.
What the hell's the team? House of Black.
Yeah, House of Black.
They like cornered him, and then Kyle O'Reilly came out.
Yeah.
To like make the save.
Yeah, made the save. That was cool. What I liked
but
better
Malachi still
was
took
Malachi's
him down.
Promo.
Malachi took him down though, still with the black mask. So.
Malachi's promo backstage after this later on tonight was great.
Yeah,
he basically says that if Adam Copeland loses, this is his thing. I like the match choice that you made, but here's my stipulation, and then what this match is official. If Adam Copeland loses, he has to bend the knee to House of Black, which I think basically means he has to join House of Black.
Yeah.
Which would be
and we see them in factions.
Fire.
That would be fire.
Freaking fire. I would love that.
Yeah, because he's kind of dry right now, even with the title. Copeland, yeah.
Well, imagine Malachi has the title. They can kind of play it sort of like when Bryan Danielson or Daniel Bryan at the time joined when he joined the Wyatt family. Yeah, when he joined the Wyatt family, and then he eventually turns on them. That'd be pretty cool. Or they can play it when like John Cena joined their Nexus. Yeah, remember that? That was fun. Yeah, like if they do something like that, I would love that. To be honest, for like they kind of make Edge do all the dirty work and like do all like the heel stuff for them, and he's like forced to do it because he lost, and then eventually he breaks out of it after a couple months. I would love.
That's gonna be a good match though, barbed wire steel cage match.
Oh yeah, for sure. That's the one match I think I'm looking forward to the most on the card.
Will Ospreay.
Oh yeah, Will Ospreay and Roderick Strong. That match is gonna be a freaking banger because they're two of my favorite wrestlers. But
Swerving Christian.
Swerving Christian's gonna be cool, but I don't think it's gonna be as great as like.
It's gonna be like a tactical. Yeah,
I still think the two matches I'm most excited for obviously Will Ospreay because favorite wrestler ever, and freaking versus Roderick Strong, and then of course
the Young Bucks
Young Bucks are fighting no, is it? I don't know.
Or is it the Elite? I almost forgot.
No, it's the Elite. It's the Anarchy in the Arena match.
Yes. Okay. Yeah.
The Elite, and then we'll talk about that in a sec. But yeah, well, anyway, I'm super excited. I think Malachi picks up the win there, and I think Adam Copeland is forced to join House of Black.
House of Black. That'd be fire.
That'd be freaking fire. I would love that. Please let that happen. Please book it.
Tony.
Yeah, Tony. Please do something. Gosh. All right. Anyways, let's keep going.
Speaking of the Young Bucks, they had the match. They faced Christopher Daniels, Matt Sydal.
This match was funny because Young Bucks picked up the win, and then they did like one of the most heel EVP things ever. They grabbed the mic and they basically said like, "I'm sorry to do this on live television, but Christopher Daniels, you're fired." They fired him, and then but it was funny. It was like, it's okay. We're not like cruel animals. We know you have a family. We're gonna give you a nice severance package and and
security escort
and a security escort. Thank you so much for the 5 years you've done here at AEW. Give him a round of applause. Like everybody was like clapping. And then it was so funny because like Jack Perry was on commentary and he was like, "Wow, what great EVPs! Give him a nice."
And then
severance
he threw
package.
a beer on Tony Schiavone.
Yeah, he took his drink and he poured it all over Tony Schiavone and he left. I love this. The Elite. Some people are saying like this is the worst version of the Elite. I'm like, this is actually like one of the most entertaining it's been in a while. Ever since, of course, like the Kenny Omega when he was like the belt collector, that was like when it was like top tier. But ever since then, it's been kind of iffy. Right now, it's getting there. It's getting really fun. I think what they're doing with Jack Perry is great. His character is really cool to watch. I like the way they're doing it. A lot of people don't. I love it. I think that he could be an amazing top face of the company, not face heel, but you know what I mean, like face of the company in terms of like he's like one of like the most prestigious guys on there. But I don't know. I'm liking it a lot. And remember, I was one of the people who were saying like I have no interest in Jack Perry. They're actually doing some with him, which I love. So this is great,
especially with the Elite.
Yeah, exactly. I don't know. I thought that whole thing was funny. I'm not sure if Christopher Daniels is actually fired.
It's obviously story. They're not gonna fire him for real.
Yeah, but imagine like, or maybe he's just retiring or something. I don't know. Yeah. And that was like his way of getting it out. But I don't know. I thought that was funny. It was like hilarious. He's like, "We're gonna give you a nice little severance package," and he was like, "Can we just get a chant of AEW?" And everybody's just fucking stupid. The EVP gimmick is great.
We had a hook real quick. He won a quick match against Sebastian Wolf, but like it was like after the match, like he called out Chris Jericho.
Yeah.
And the FTW, and then Chris Jericho came in, and then he hit him in the head with the mic, but then he got beat up by Big Bill.
Yeah, I'm the learning tree. I hate that. And then so much.
Who the hell was it? Shibata came out to make the save.
Yeah, Shibata. So
I don't know if they're doing Hook and Shibata versus them two. Probably like it's probably gonna be like the like what is it called? The pre-show. It's like a pre-show match.
Probably a pre-show match. Or they have that match like on Dynamite and then they make,
like you said,
they make Jericho versus Hook official for Double or Nothing.
Again, well, like you said, nobody's really interested in it.
Yeah, I'm not really interested in the rivalry at all, so that's why I didn't even write it down. But anyways, let's keep going. Actually, before that, people were chanting for Chris Jericho to retire, and he's like, I know why you guys want me to retire, so that way I can get introduced into every single Hall of Fame that there is. And I think that was a terrible comeback because yes, you are one of the greatest to ever do it. You are some people's goats. You are technically one of my goats. Honestly, he's one of the greatest to ever do it. I love watching him wrestle. However, recently it's been terrible. I'm just saying.
I mean, he's old. What do you?
I know, but it's not his fault.
I know. Yeah.
I'm saying it's not his fault, so I'm not blaming him.
It's kind of like Goldberg. He's fucking terrible recently. Undertaker was terrible in a couple of matches later in his career.
Yeah, I don't know.
It happens to everybody.
It happens to everyone. Anyways, I just had to point that out.
Yeah, of course.
We also had Swerve versus Brian Cage.
Wait, actually, my fault. The only one that wasn't really terrible, even when they're old, was he just freaking retired. Sting. Sting has some bomb matches.
Oh, yeah, Sting was great. Yeah, Sting was
actually
great.
has some really good matches.
Yeah, right.
That's
you're right
crazy.
There. Anyways, Swerve versus Brian Cage. Great match. Swerve picked up the win. After the match, he tries to smash Brian Cage with a chair, but he gets interrupted by Christian. Yeah. And of course his family.
Nick Wayne hit him with a low blow.
Yeah, hit him with a low blow. They smash a family photo of like Swerve onto his face. Chris Jericho saying more lines about how he's going to be a great father to his kids. It's like exactly. Wild. I thought that was funny. Fun match. Fun match.
Yeah,
Brian Cage.
He was also saying because remember he was saying like Swerve attacked his son. Remember last year, like when Nick Wayne was like just debuting.
Yeah.
And he attacked him in the gym. Swerve when he was a heel. So yeah, that's kind of true.
Yeah. So funny, great, cool, whatever. Anyways, contract signing between Mercedes Moné and Willow. Like I said earlier in the podcast, this was probably Mercedes Moné's best promo since she's came back. Same thing with Willow. Willow's been getting better and better every week. It seems like she's starting to get more comfortable with like the crowd work, so I think that's cool. At the end, of course, Willow throws Mercedes Moné.
Moné tries to attack her, and then
she gets thrown through a table. It looks like Mercedes Moné is showing that she's more of the heel now. I feel like
I always thought she was better as a heel.
Yeah,
in every company.
For sure. I feel like she was trying to fight the fact that she was a heel for a little bit, but now she's like starting to like go into it.
Or maybe that was just how the story was, I guess. Because Willow's obviously a face, so she has to be the heel.
For her music and stuff
doesn't work face and face.
It works sometimes, but not in this case.
I guess it depends. I guess
it depends. It's really rare that it does though. But yeah, I thought it was a cool contract signing. I'm not really a fan of contract signings because it's just
so
filler
stupid.
BS. But I thought it was a great way for them to get their promos out, and I think it helped elevate their rivalry because some people didn't really care about it. I care about it a lot more now, for sure. I'm excited for the match, so we'll see.
The only contract signing I liked was when Batista picked Randy. When he picked to face Randy Orton, remember? Like
when he left Evolution? Yeah, when he had to choose. That was
because it had a story behind it.
Yeah, wild twist to it. That's why.
Tony Storm faced Harley Cameron, and she picked up the win also.
Yeah, Tony Storm obviously going to pick up the win there. That was fine.
Will Ospreay and Roderick Strong, they had like a face-to-face also. Like
backstage, Will Ospreay was saying that Roderick Strong has never had respect for him, and he has no respect for Roderick Strong. He's always stepped on everything he's always done, so he's going to prove that he's the greatest wrestler. Roderick Strong was saying, like, I'm going to demolish you. I'm going to prove that you're just a fluke. This is my ring. This is my thing, my company, blah, blah, blah.
You think Will Ospreay takes, like, the title, or you think Roderick Strong, like, keeps it, like, becomes even bigger heel? Like, maybe, obviously, with the help of the team. What is it?
Wardlow?
With the Wardlow and
I think if Strong wins, it's because Wardlow interferes.
I mean, yeah. I'm not saying he's going to lose clean.
If it's clean, Will Ospreay's obviously winning. I don't know, because I love Will Ospreay. I think him with a title would be amazing, but like this strong title, like Strong with him with the title, I think he needs it more.
And they got a story because obviously you got Wardlow, you got Adam Cole,
and unless they're just gonna tear down that team soon with Forbidden Door coming up, and of course MJF making his.
I've never been invested in the team so far because they haven't really done nothing, to be honest.
It's because like their leader has been injured.
Yeah, that's the only thing. Yeah, obviously, obviously, if Adam Cole wasn't injured, this thing would probably be an incredible storyline. Exactly. But I'm saying as of now, I'm not really interested.
So if they want to just kill their momentum entirely, have him lose the title, sure. And if they want to get rid of it,
try to drag it out.
Yeah,
that'll be a big win, even if it's cheating and stuff over.
Yeah,
Will Ospreay.
Or they can drag it out, have Will Ospreay face him again at Forbidden Door and he wins. Yeah, they can do that too.
With the MJF coming in.
Yeah, something like that. That'd be cool. With MJF returning and helping him, that'd be a great way for him to call out Adam Cole and then get involved into the actual storyline again. That'd be great. I would love that. But we will see, of course. We also had the main event, which was Okada versus Dax Harwood.
For the
Continental Championship. Amazing match as always. Dax Harwood is a great wrestler, and Okada is obviously Okada.
Yeah.
He picked up the win, of course, with the Rainmaker. Post match, of course,
Elite came to attack Dax.
Yeah, Elite came in. He gets the other member of SCR comes in, tries to get him.
Bryan Danielson, Cash Wheeler come in.
Yep,
they're all fighting. And
then, of course, we finally reveal who is the new member of Team AEW because, as we said, Eddie Kingston broke his leg.
Yeah, it's the Elite, and that's the Anarchy.
Yeah, Anarchy in the Arena match at Double or Nothing.
How was the match anyway? Like what? Like the rules?
It's kind of like the member stadium at the Stampede.
Oh, okay, yeah,
just like that.
All right, that's gonna be cool.
Yeah, so of course, post match, Darby Allen returns, and he's now the new member of Team AEW. He's like the living embodiment of AEW.
I mean, it makes sense. He's been there forever since it started.
However, people pointing out, like, dude, just like he broke his ankle. He got hit by a bus like last month.
Yeah, that's what I was saying. I thought he was hurt. I didn't think he was.
He got hit by a bus like a month or two ago, or a car. It was like a bus or a car. I'm pretty sure it was a bus.
Yeah.
And these boys coming back now.
That's alone from all the freaking damage he takes in the ring.
Yeah.
He had those injuries outside.
Yeah, it's insane. I don't understand.
This dude's gonna be so crippled when he's like 50.
When he's like 40, it's like insane.
He's gonna be crippled.
Yeah, I don't know. I'm happy he's back. Of course, it's Darby.
Oh, yeah.
However, don't you think it's a little bit too soon? Like, damn. Like, that's.
I mean, that's why I thought he was done.
Yeah, it's fine though. I know that he's gonna do some like wild, insane thing. Of course, at Double or Nothing at the Anarchy at the Arena, where everybody's gonna question what the heck is wrong with him again. But that's just the way he wrestles. So we'll see. But I think that was basically it for Dynamite. Do you have anything else you wanted to add to that?
No, that was Dynamite right there. So that's gonna be a pretty cool match. I was not like boring because some matches like that turn out to be like stupid as hell.
Yeah, no, for real.
But there are ways they can make it fun.
No, I think the ones that AEW put out are always fun to watch. We'll see.
Because the Ultimate Heat, the Elite, they pick up the W.
I think they are gonna pick up the win.
I think that'll be good.
Yeah, it'll be good for AEW if they do because they need to just keep building them up and have like Jack Perry do the pinfall.
Yo, I don't know. They gotta do something like a huge thing with the crowd starts booing.
Yeah, I don't know.
Like
we'll see.
Do something with Jack Perry and that he does in the middle of the ring.
We'll see. But anyways, that was basically it for Dynamite. We can get into our AEW Collision, which honestly is kind of quick. All right, let's get into AEW Collision. This week's Collision was just jam-packed full of matches.
Packed. Yeah.
Fun matches at that, but it just wasn't really anything crazy. It was cool. Yeah, you want to just get into it?
Yeah. We had Will Ospreay versus Shane Taylor.
Yeah, Shane Taylor promotions, of course, because Will Ospreay's been going at it with all of them for some reason. It's like a little side story to like his storyline with Roderick Strong.
Yeah.
I don't understand why the heck they just didn't have him face like people from the Kingdom, but it's fine. Whatever. Will Ospreay and Shane Taylor were ready to fight. Great match, of course. Will Ospreay picked up the win. It was obvious he was going to win, of course. Fun match. It was cool. Ospreay is just an amazing wrestler. That's all I got to say about that.
Yep.
Of course, we had
Johnny TV
versus Hook. Johnny TV
Hook choked him out.
It was always cool. But yeah, Hook picked up the win. It was just a whatever match. It was cool. That's about it. Not really much there.
It's kind of like a rundown for Collision, to be honest, because it was just so many matches, but nothing really big happened.
Yeah.
So it's just.
I think Jericho had a promo where he was like,
it wasn't even big though.
Yeah, just hyping up the match against Hook that they're eventually going to have again.
That nobody even cares about.
Yeah. We got Shibata versus Rocky Romero. Of course, interesting, cool, fun match. I loved it. Whatever. Shibata picked up the win. Of course, he picked up the win. He's at a Hook side now, so it makes sense for him to pick up the win. We had Brian Keith versus Boulder with a terrible freaking name. Brian Keith won this match. It was really fast.
It reminds me of back then. They had Earthquake and these random guys. Now it's Boulder.
Yeah. Now Steamboat. Well, Ricky Drake Steamboat's different, but you know.
It was Earthquake Typhoon.
Typhoon. That's what I was thinking of. Typhoon.
Boulder.
Yeah.
He's a rock.
Yeah, whatever. Brian Keith won. I think that was like an FTW title eliminator match, something like that. Whatever. Orange Cassidy versus Isaiah Cassidy. Battle of the Cassidys. So it's just funny as heck.
Yeah. All right.
Yeah.
Orange won.
Yeah, Orange won. Thought it was cool. Whatever. Fun match. Again.
Like we said, we're running down.
We're running down the list,
nothing
but it's
big
just
happened.
like nothing really crazy happened.
Next week, both our reviews are for pay-per-view, so
yeah, there's gonna be a lot of
PLE and pay-per-view,
yeah. Serena D versus Anna Jay. This match was actually fun. Serena D picked up the win as we thought that she was going to do because she's going to go after Toni Storm. But Anna Jay has been looking better and better every single match she's put on. So I thought this was fun.
Some people pointed out it's hard to tell if Serena Deeb is like a baby face or not because she started off the match just attacking her opponent right out. Like, yeah. So it's like pretty cool little thing.
She's like half and half. I don't know. So maybe she's like a morally gray. Like I don't know. Whatever. We had Nick Wayne versus Jack Cartwheel.
Nick Cage.
Yeah, no, Nick Cage. Yeah, whatever you want to call him.
Versus Jack Cartwheel.
Yeah. This match was fun. Nick Wayne picked up the win, but he used it using Swerve's finisher, which I thought was funny. He picked up the win.
Wait, what did he do? Which one? The Swerve stomp or he did?
I think it was the.
Because I actually missed his match.
Damn, I forgot. I think it was just a kick.
Oh yeah, yeah, probably it was.
But anyways, it was fun. Nick Wayne picked up the win. Whatever. Who the heck cares? Yeah, it was just. That match was all these matches were basically throwaways.
We got to the main event.
Main event, yeah. We could talk about this a little.
This kind of has something to do with it.
Yeah,
it was Bryan Danielson FTR versus Lance Archer and the Righteous. It was like the elite, the Young Bucks. They basically sent Lance Archer and the Righteous to try to hurt them before Double or Nothing.
Yeah, that's
how the story went. That's how they made this match basically.
Yeah. So of course, obviously, Bryan Danielson and FTR picked up the win.
It was a good match though.
Fun match. I just wish they were doing something more with the Righteous. Because like we said, I think their gimmick is cool. They just need a good storyline to like actually get their gimmick out there, but they haven't been given that opportunity, as with a lot of teams on freaking AEW. But
the crowd was great. Every time Bryan Danielson sneezed, the crowd went wild because they were in Washington.
Kid.
Literally, no, they were wild for this one because they were in Washington. So everything he little did, they were going crazy.
Yeah, it was still a fun match. Don't get me wrong. I just wish they were doing more with the Righteous because I think the Righteous can be something big if they actually put some effort into it.
They do some they need to make them like some psycho priest type things. I don't know. They got the right like a little music. They got like the thing.
Yeah, the gimmick is
they can wrestle.
I think the gimmick is there. I just think they just need.
And they can wrestle. It's just
they need time,
a story,
and a good story.
Which we've been saying for months. There's so many people on this roster that need a story, not just a match.
I don't know, but anyways.
They had Rampage after.
Yeah, it was a 3-hour thing, but I don't really watch Rampage because Rampage is just filler things.
We just see if anything.
Kind of like this Collision, to be honest.
We see if anything big happens. To be honest,
go for it. But I don't really think anything big happened.
No. Kyle O'Reilly defeated Lee Moriarty. Good for him.
That's it.
It was actually a good match that some people said.
Okay, well that's it then.
They gave it an A-. All right. Yeah, that's it.
That was basically it for this week of AEW. Of course, next week we have King/Queen of the Ring pay-per-view, and then we have Double or Nothing for AEW, both on Saturday and Sunday. So weekend jam full packed wrestling. Really excited for that. Yeah, those I think I'm more excited for the Double or Nothing card, to be honest.
I mean, that's obviously.
Yeah.
King and Queen of the Ring is the new crown jewel. They're doing it in Saudi Arabia. It's just like a throwaway. Everybody we know is going to win.
Yeah. Yeah, I guess you're right.
Double or Nothing, anybody can win.
Mm.
We don't know what's going to happen with the Austin match. We don't know what's going to happen with any of these. So.
Yeah. Well, yeah, that was basically it for the week of wrestling then.
Yeah.
Super excited to, of course, be back in person. Happy that I'm, of course, back home. Like, comment, subscribe as always. We appreciate all the love and support that we've been getting.
Yeah. Trying to build the subscribers on YouTube. That's the one thing that's a little hard to do. But we are getting the views.
We're getting the views. Our views are going up. It's just our subscriptions are going to go up for sure. We just got to keep on pushing. We got this. Anyways, love and appreciate the support. Like, comment, subscribe as always. We'll be back next week.
See you next week.
See you guys. Peace.